Hey guys, welcome back to Still Jam Pokey, and we're still on that hunt for my first Caitlin Clark. I've not pulled one because I don't do a lot of modern cards, and I definitely don't do a lot of WNBA. But I'm hoping that this is that Monopoly box you can pick up at a Target, and there's should be a whole bunch available, but it's pretty new, so I'm actually on top of one for once. I think I have about a total of 20 of these that are still showing up, but I grabbed one of these when I was walking through the store today, so I'm gonna see if we can get any luck pulling the Halen that people haven't been finding. Again, as per usual, I got tons of cards back here. They'll be going off to getting graded. Look at, there's a Barry Sanders. What a split is that? So that's the 1995 Flair preview card. I also pulled the Marshall Falk 95, the Marshall Falk Provision, the rookie sensation, the Provision, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you're into more vintage football, 1995, I've got that. We did some modern set stuff, pulled some parallels. We got the whole parallel set, so that was pretty cool pull, and amongst other kind of sports things you see up there. So if you're interested in some other openings, please do look through the catalog of videos that we have. Check out some of the videos, drop a like, subscription, and turn on notification to make sure that you know when I'm coming on for the next show. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon. As you can see in front of me, I've got the Haunted Hoop. That one looks a little off center. I think they both were excited to get into this box. This is the 1995 Flair Football. 15 total cards. These really, oh my lord, there is one. I was so hoping I had a pop one. So we're gonna have pop two, super low population. Um, all right, guys, we're gonna get cutting into this box, and then we're gonna see what we can do. So where's the? Here we go. Look at that. So I like the foil or the wrap that they have on these. A lot of times when you see me open up stuff, older stuff that actually has foil, even some of the Pokemon products out there, still they don't have that labeled stuff, which means anyone could just re-shrink wrap half the boxes out there. I'm only gonna open one of these on the show. Like I said, I have 20 coming in, but I just want to get it. I just want to get one done, get a feel for it, and see what I want to do. So box, nothing inside the box, just clear old white cardboard. They break down real nice, and then you can do what you want with them, recycle them. There we go. Boom, right? So cool little box. Don't know if you guys are into collecting the boxes. If you are, let me know, because if I get through a bunch, I'm not sure. If I get big hits, I'm probably going to go through and, man, that's our hit. And, oh man, those are really light, really light. It's got a hit, maybe from there. So, we're going to get into these things. If you're into the tins or anything else, like I was saying with the boxes, feel free to let me know, because we're going to obviously move those too. And please do check out the other videos. Let's get into the opening. All right, sorry about that. I have all of my sleeves. I do this all the time. Like I start, and then I remember I don't have very many left, because I get to these openings and I forget to look down. And it seems like every single time. And I keep trying to keep my area a little bit cleaner. As you can see, there's tons of cards up here. So we can grab a couple. Like we're good to go now. So we got these organized out. As you can see, pretty good at hand weighing. I've opened, I don't know, I don't even know how many packs, thousands of packs of cards over my time frame, and like thousands alone of, oh my lord, there we go. We got a nice looking, is that that's not even a standard, is it? Yeah, I think that's our first one. It's our Prizm. So it would be nice if maybe they didn't have it be the first card that we see, so you can build a little suspense to it. But it is the WNBA number 8, and it is marked here. I've never opened this set as a Prizm, right? I think so. So we have Satu Sabali. And now what would be really cool is if I was throwing those down and saying, here's my hits, here's my not. If I was wrong, I would actually truly appreciate that. From a collector standpoint, it's not cool when someone can go through and very easily weigh, like walk through a store and weigh them. Okay, we have Jordan, and we have Chelsea Gray, and then we have Carly Samuelson. So no numbered cards, and then there's no verbiage as far as Prizms on there, so I will assume that when we find these cards, sometimes the silver ones confuse me a little bit, that we're looking for that word Prizm right there. And number-wise, this is the WNBA 8, so we'll start to figure out what all these little details mean. I haven't been able to find a pricing guide on this set yet, so normally I would go to a place called, what the heck is it called? sportcardspro.com, but I might have to just, I forgot I was going to 4 cards per pack. So again, I'm not sure what all the different colors mean, but hey, let's keep going through. I think yellow just matches her jerseys, right? I don't think this is a Prizm of any kind, so let's turn it around. Nope, no verbiage for Prizm. So again, it's numbered WNBA number 23. So we have Derica. We have Aaliyah Boston, which I've pulled in other sets, and the Cameron Brink, which I've been watching the videos, and I think that is one of our better players. And we have Kalia Brown. So all right, so there we go. This is going to be our, no, that's not going to be our Prizm. That's just going to be Kalia Brown, looking like Kalia Brown. So are these, sorry guys, like I said, I don't know much about these sets. So Cameron Brink, we are going to sleeve up. She is a rookie. We generally, in these sets, sleeve up the rookies anyways. And here we go. What do we got? So we have, this is going to be our standard looking Prizm card, right? Nothing special. Again, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to this set. And then we've got just color specific maybe to the team, because it looks like Los Angeles both have the yellows. Let's throw that in there. And do we not pull anything that's considered a Prizm in this one? I don't see the Prizm notation on there. So maybe we had a pack with no level of insert. Usually I feel like there's always kind of been at least one per pack. So again, these are all numbered, and then the Chelsea Gray has a little bit different numbering system. So I'm going to go with maybe. That's one we're going to want to look at in a little bit. I apologize, like I said, for going super slow through this. But again, if you're new to this sport, I'll be trying to, or new to this collecting set, I'll be trying to go through and help you through it as I'm learning also. Huh. All right. Next pack. Low number card. Urgh. So we have a Leah Edwards, which is not coming out of there. And then we've got, oh, there we go. We got the links for the Minnesota people. We have Dorka. Base card. We have got Angel Reese. Rookie card. Very cool. I know there's that big controversy, I think, between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. And I do believe the Angel Reese cards are probably one that we are looking for. No notation or different numbering. We have another player from the Fever. This is Temi. And it looks like another base card. And then we have another rookie, which is Aaliyah Edwards. No notation of any kind of Prizm markings. No extra shine necessarily. So let's see, did we have anything that we missed? Nope, 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 nope. And our numbering stays the same. And no notation of Prizm. So guys, hey, if you want to help out people like myself, if you've been collecting this for a while and you're going, man, is this dude slow, don't make fun of me, man. Welcome me to the group. Help me out by telling me what we're looking for, right? Help us out a little bit. And granted, I could probably Google it before we get into more boxes, but again, I'm new. So we have Aerial Powers. We have Taisha Harris. We have Ruthie Bolton. There we go. And we have Veronica Burton. So no rookies in this one. And again, no numbered cards still. And no number notations. Just good old base cards. So this is the two that I kind of handheld. It said, man, you can feel a noticeable difference, which is why I do a lot of weighing videos just to bring attention to it. And look at that, guys. Boom. Right off the bat, it's up on the top. We did pull a Caitlin Clark. I do think this box costs about as much as we can get for the Caitlin Clark, so it is a break even. Unless we get it graded, which we'll have to take a closer look at it. It does kind of look like it's got a pretty rough cut on it, on some of the sides, and we have to check out centering. Centering looks pretty good top bottom. Obviously looks pretty good left and right. So we did pull my first Caitlin Clark and it is labeled for the WNBA 27. So I'm going to assume that these are essentially our inserts when they look like that. And that makes me pretty happy. Since it's Caitlin Clark, let's throw her into a semi-rigid. Make sure she stays nice and safe. And let's keep going through. So we have Haley Jones. Haley Jones is going to have also some coloring, but it looks like it is just going to be our standard card. Yep, those have the same kind of things. We've got Irique, and not going to try. Just don't want to mess it up. Again, we have the notation of the WNBA 14. Again, you guys are going to have to help me out with that. Oh, come on now. There we go, WNBA 14. And then we finished with a Kate Martin rookie back there. So we're going to throw this into here. Come on. And we'll take a look at those and see what's a little bit different about those when we get through all this packs. I probably will pause it for you so you don't have to wait for me to get through everything. No notations of prisms or anything else, but it's a rookie, so we'll throw her up there. All right, guys, my last pack. I think maybe I probably could have got away without stopping to pick up more sleeves. All right, so we have some color. We do have some color on it. We're going to do this, cover up the color. So we did pull some color out of the box, and I kind of figured based on just how much they weighed that was going to be the case. So we have Ezzy or Easy. We also have, oh, same team. Look at this. Same team. So we got Storm and Storm. We have Jordan Horston. Come on, guys. Yep, you've seen the reflection. You see my camera. Man, it's a really rough cut. Okay. So now we have, I believe, is this Storm again? Seattle Storm again. So it's a whole pack of Stormers. We got the Skylar Diggins, and these are the ones that have the different lettering, which I got to figure out what the heck that means. WNBA 5, right? And then our last card, it's purple. I'm assuming it's a Storm player. I mean, we want the Fever. It's Fever. Guys, could we possibly have pulled? No. Guys, look at that. My first box of this stuff out of all the ones I said I have coming in, and we pulled it, and we finally have notation that it's Prizm, right? So that makes me pretty happy guy. It feels pretty smooth on the edges. I think we're doing okay. It's got a rough cut up on top. I am going to sleeve it up pretty quick here before I get all over this card. I don't see any numbering on there, which is kind of a shame. Always hoping for numbered cards. I know from my little bit, we're trying to keep track of what's going on with modern cards, that numbering is essential for value. We don't have any numbering, not at all, but we do have a Caitlin Clark base and a Caitlin Clark purple. So I'm going to do a quick pause. This way I can get the information I want for you that I should have had in the first place. And then if you're new to this, I'll try to educate you as I go. And if you're not new to this, then obviously you already know what I'm looking up, and I apologize for not having the information in the first place. Be right back. All right, guys, so I have kind of gone through here and figured out there's little icons. Maybe you can see them. Kind of see those little icons. So this is called a red icon parallel, and it's going somewhere between $7, $10, something like that. This card is selling anywhere between, and this is just, they're just the Monopoly card, and apparently these ones with the numbering here means they're able to be played on that Monopoly game. So this is finally the newest addition to that game of pieces you can use, and this would be the WNBA version. So when they have those numbers, that means they're part of the Monopoly game pieces, which I think there's a whole bunch of different ones like Go, Pass, Go, those kinds of things. So that's a rookie card. Not the best one. I probably would get it graded because I think I'll probably get a better return than $10 if it's looking pretty good. Went through and looked at these. These are your base cards. They are base. There's nothing too really great about them. I mean, I might get a couple bucks here and there. Then we went through and we have some of the better players that we did pull. So these are the more talented players. But these, again, are Monopoly pieces. So nothing too great. I mean, we're looking at a couple bucks here and there. Nothing looked out too good. I did not pull up Angel Reese yet, though, or Cameron Brink. I do want to pull up those ones because I do think those were ones where I saw others talking about them. I haven't done that yet. And Aaliyah Edwards base one and Kate Martin base rookies. So I would like to pull up those, I guess, and then I'll show you guys. So when I get up on the screen, you'll see what I'm talking about, how I find them. All right, guys, here we go. So you can see over here that we have the Cameron Brink card. This is just a standard Monopoly piece, part of the game. And it is her rookie, but it's going, as you can see on my screen, for $2.99, $3.50. Not a tremendous amount. We'll get them posted. We'll try to get back the cost of kind of putting on the show. And then the other one I pulled up was the Angel's base card, and no prisms or anything else to it, just a base card. And it looks like it's sold. This is a red classic icons like we saw on our other player. Here's a base one, 99 cents with a $4 shipping. Costs about $1.25 to ship. Let's say everything included. So realistically, if they sold for five, you sold it for $3.75. So $4 is pretty fitting. So I think that's probably where it's going to be. I don't. It's not any of the icons, right? It's nothing special. So it's just going to fall into just a basic, like $2 card, right? Whatever it might be. Then, when I looked up the Caitlin, like I said, I don't know if I told you guys or not when I looked this up. It was like $10, right? So anywhere between $9 to $10. Um, then I looked up this one and I figured out that it's called a purple wave. Right, so this is called purple wave. It's not numbered, which was kind of letting me down. But then I found the most recently sold one, and to my surprise, we landed a $300 card off. I was just going through Target to get a salad, honestly, for lunch. As I was going to be too busy to sit down and make one, trying to get some of these shows done. And right there, boom, that's what we pulled. So, I mean, what an amazing pull. So now we have to figure out is do we grade it, do we not? At $300, and there's not a lot of sales of them. The only other purple one that I found was Cracked Ice, went for 1,000 ungraded. So nothing graded yet. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. And if I get rid of the unsold listing, there's got to be some other ones on there. $500. I mean, altogether, I probably put about $700 into pre-orders on these. So they're showing up, I think today. $300. So 249. 2 to 4 day delivery, 300. I mean, that's kind of looking what it is. So you guys, you're gonna have to give me some feedback. I need to know what I should do with this. Not being part of the modern collecting, do I send it off and get it graded? Right. So do I send it off and get it graded? Looks really sharp. Of course, I don't have it. Okay. You'd think by the time I get to these shows, I would have everything set and figured out. Okay, so when I put the cardboard, it makes it easier for you to see that. Look at that. So corners are sharp. I don't see any surface damage. I haven't gone it with my little eyepiece yet. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty lean and mean. So do I grade it like instantly? I mean, I always have cards ready to go. I have thousands of cards ready to go to get graded. I mean, obviously, I just literally pulled a whole bunch of Marshall Folks that will be going because these things are pristine. I know if you're into women's basketball, you're not into these, but I think each one of these can go upwards same price range once graded. But do I grade it and watch it skyrocket? Does it not? So I'm gonna need some help on that, guys. If someone's willing to give me some feedback, let me know. Do we grade it or do we not? I don't know. I'll give about 24 hours after posting this. I'll make my decision, and then I'll send it off to PSA, or I'll sell it raw. So if you're interested, let me know. Shoot me an offer somewhere $300 or more. Honestly, so shoot me more than 300 because I know I can get rid of that pretty easy locally. I think with some card people here. Or do we send it off and get graded? And then if it comes back as a 10, what would be the highest I can get if it's at a 10? And if it's a 9 and it goes down, I'll just crack the case and pull it out. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I appreciate you watching. We landed one of the whales because I was really getting disappointed after the 10 didn't produce anything. So yeah, do I crack the rest of these 20 or do I just sell them? I guess I don't know what to do with it. I'll look for your advice. Thanks, guys, for watching. I do appreciate it. Jam Pokey out.